Hello to anyone watching this. I am Emily Angel Q and I am currently studying graphic design and multimedia at UiTM Sarawak. In this video, I'll be presenting my website, which is about the housing crisis in Malaysia and how it affects young Malaysians. First of all, what is housing crisis in Malaysia? It is about how buying a home is quite an impossible feature to reach for many young Malaysians these days due to the fast housing prices in the housing marketing, and how the average income of a young Malaysian is still quite unaffordable for a decent housing, which is why many now opting to rent more than buying a home. To spread knowledge and awareness of the housing crisis in Malaysia, I decided to make a website for people who are curious about the topic at hand. For a simple website, I have tried to make it visually engaging and intuitive with buttons such as the unlock and lock button, where if you are willing to get knowledge about the topic mentioned in this video, then you are essentially unlocking the door to get the information you wanted. But if you are willing to not know about the housing crisis in Malaysia, then you are essentially also unlocking yourself out of this information. I thought this will make it a bit more engaging and a bit more interesting than the usual like start button. Other than that, I have also tried to make it accessible and easy for users to get the information they want in a quick snap, which is why I have specific button to the topic at hand. And furthermore, you can choose which category you want to read about under the topic. And if you simply just want to skip through the whole topic or wanting to read from the start again, there is a button for it as well. So therefore, you can skip less time. Therefore, it does lessen the time for any users while reading this informational website. Adding this little functionality to the website thought will help the user feel engaged and even uplifted a sense of boredom when visiting this type of informational site. So it is, in a nutshell, it is important to have knowledge on the current housing crisis situation so that any young Malaysian won't feel lost or insecure that they won't afford that they still can't afford to buy a home. And it would help to form help with each other on the crisis of buying a home, and just alleviate the stress of thinking to afford a home for future life.